The basic Morote Seoinage starts from the standard sleeve and lapel grip with the same posture as the Ippon Seoinage, with the head facing forwards and the right arm tight underneath the opponent's armpit. Koga's Morote Seoinage is performed against a confident, upright, left-handed fighter. With a right-hand collar grip and unable to reach the sleeve, he rotates through, gripping his own hand, and then pulls directly downwards. Here's a close-up of the right hand and where he places his left hand over the top. Although the head faces forwards briefly, to finish the technique, Koga rotates the head. Notice how he uses his right hand in order to create distance, and his opponent, who's not expecting any technique because he hasn't got the sleeve, is surprised when he latches on with both hands and takes him over the top. Here we see Koga attempting his unique form of Morote Seoinage against Mike Swain in the final of the 89 Worlds, which Swain, as you can see, successfully blocks. But in his previous fight, Koga performed a perfect example of the technique in the semi-final against Chang-Soo Lee of North Korea in what was the best moment of my commentating career.
Well, 2 judoka par excellence.
Oh, he's done it again! Wow, goodness me, I don't think I've ever seen a technique like it. That's the throw of the tournament. Koga through Chang-Soo Lee, who looked in a class of his own as well, with the most tremendous Morote Seoinage. And he's in his first world final. The Korean accepts that because there's no doubting who won that one.
At the time, I thought it was a one-handed technique, and in some ways it was. It starts with the one hand on, and the second hand scoops over the top in order to catch the end of the sleeve in order to get the rotation. Seen from this angle, you can see that it looks definitely a one-handed technique, but just at the bottom of the picture you can see that he scoops the hand through. From a different angle, you can see it more clearly. As he comes round, he catches quite clearly the end of the sleeve and manages to rotate all the way round. Brilliant stuff. Koga's uchikomi for this is performed at a medium pace, with the main emphasis being on accuracy with both the leg and the hand.
When I was 18, I injured my right elbow quite badly. Since then it was very difficult for me to perform kumitori and execute various techniques in a conventional way. So I worked to develop techniques in such a way that they didn't put stress on my elbow. And such techniques inevitably involved using not the conventional grips and approaches, but throwing from unusual angles or throwing one-handed. I hoped that by doing techniques that my opponent did not expect, I would be able to make up for the fact that I couldn't use my elbow in my judo. This was how I came to develop my rather unconventional techniques.